Yo, welcome back to the Lum LaL show. And it's been a minute, but we're going to keep you up to date with all the things that we find are important.
Very.
So fuck that other
Very
shit.
much
fuck
so
your Twitter feed.
Yeah, fuck that.
We got what you need.
It's X. It's and X now anyway.
It's X. I can't get used to X.
I'm not. No one is. It's Twitter.
And this is a place where we like to learn, laugh, and think. Mm-hmm. And today we have a very special guest, someone that's near and dear to my heart for many reasons. Tis the season. It's about to be Valentine's Day, so if you ain't got that together, get that together, niggas. What the fuck you doing? Yeah. We have the wonderful, talented seamstress who has a fashion show on the way. Mm-hmm. So ticket links will be linked to this pod. Check the description. Click on the link. We have Imani Batts in the building.
Yep. Hi.
Representing
y'all.
Catherine Trendz.
Yep, and Sad Gang all day, you know what I mean?
Whole lot of sad.
I ain't a Sag, but I am a fire sign.
Yeah,
so
fire sign. It's a lot of fire on this.
It's a lot of fire. So, also my girlfriend. Shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let you niggas know. Let you niggas know, in case you want to fucking comments talking about, yo, bro, who that, nigga? You already said at the beginning. Refer to the beginning, nigga.
Who that Imani Batts?
Refer to the beginning.
Right.
Yo, bro, who was Shorty, bro? Who was Shorty? Yo, nigga, listen.
Who was Shorty?
Yo, nigga, listen. Refer to the beginning of the pod, my nigga.
For real. Why do niggas from the hood in Pittsburgh have a raspy voice?
Yo, bro, who was that?
Who was that?
I'm saying. I think that niggas thought that was a sexy voice back in the day.
No, it was.
They thought they're like, yo, I'm saying.
And it didn't stop.
Yo.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yo, it's smacking.
Yeah. If she walk over to yo, you don't want her.
No.
You don't want her.
That's when I realized, like, okay, girls just make
yo,
their mind up before you say anything, whether or not they're going to talk to you. Sure. Because like some of the stupid shit I heard niggas say, I'm like, okay, there's just no fucking way I could work. Mm-hmm. There ain't no. She already made her mind up. She must think you cute. Sure. There's just no way. I just figured it out because I'm like, I would hear the stupidest shit, and they be like, I remember this one nigga, he had a stutter. He's calling this girl. She had army fatigue on. He's like, should I talk to her? I'm like, yeah, talk to her. This nigga just busted out like, yo, army. Yo, army. Hey, army. Come here, army. Yo, army. Hey, army. Come here, army. Yo, army.
Come here, army.
She turned around like, what, me? me, and the camera.
Yo,
like,
army is
my fatigue,
crazy.
Guys love to pick like just one specific
the thing.
They will.
Yeah.
And then they just yell it at you.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's not it.
Why is that so
true?
NASCAR. Nah, Monty, why is that so true?
You walking
I
real
never
fast.
thought about that. Yo,
Like,
NASCAR.
You walking real fast, NASCAR.
Absolutely. Vroom, out of here. I'm out.
Yo, funny as hell. And if they can't find nothing in particular, it's always your dark skin or your light skin.
Crazy.
Oh,
that's the go-to.
Because that one's crazy. But so you have a fashion show loading up, the Get Ready With Me collection, and you are a seamstress.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So take me through what led you to a place of being sure that you are going to dive into this as your career.
Oh wow!
Or your not even just career, because career I feel like it's still employee mindset.
Yeah.
It's your passion. You know what I mean? It's your business.
Yeah. How did I get led into it? Honestly, the pandemic. The pandemic is what really like shifted my mind into nothing was for sure going to be secure. Like that's when I had a job, and then in a matter of couple of days I didn't, and it was out of my control. Like I didn't even get fired. It was just because of the climate of the world. So I was just like, okay.
I relate to that. I swear, the same shit.
I was just like, how can I do something for myself? And I always had this mindset of just like, I want to work for myself. I want my own stuff and have my own storefront, all the things. But I just didn't know where to go. But I knew fashion was always like a thing for me. Everything that I did was either retail, fashion merchandising, something in that realm. But it took the pandemic for me to realize that I need to sit down and figure out what's truly my passion, what can get me to the places that I want to go. And my stepmom was one of those people who was like, you need to do something. Like, you need to do something. You're in the house. You're not doing anything. I have a sewing machine. You can just sew. And I was just like, okay. So I just started cutting up my clothes when I was in DC, and I started to just post stuff on Instagram, and I was getting like a lot of response from it, and I was just like, okay. But I still wasn't a fan of sewing. Like, sewing was just never, at the time, I just never thought it was something that could elevate me, or I didn't have the patience for it and all the things. But I started reselling when I came back to Pittsburgh, and if you know, Pittsburgh has a huge reselling category in Pittsburgh. Like, there's just so many people that resell vintage in Pittsburgh. And I was just like, you know what? I want to do something that's in that lane, but a little bit different. I want to make my own lane in Pittsburgh. And that's when I was like, all right, God, what do you want me to do? And he was like, well, you going to pick up that sewing machine? And I was just like, all right. So as soon as I picked up the sewing machine, that's when my life changed. And I realized that I really enjoy it. It was just one of those things that was just, it was testing my patience. It was testing my gangster. It was testing everything in me. And I was just like, you know what? I feel like this is the path for me. And that's how I'm here today. If that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. I'm reading this book right now called Do Hard Things. And I just started it, so I can't remember the author's name. But it just kind of, there's this theme that has brought me to a place to realize that simple things that are hard to do are the worst, are the worthwhile things.
Yeah.
The things that are simple but hard are the things that we find the most growth and value in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, going to the gym is a very simple concept. You literally lift heavy things up and put them down. Like, that's really it. There's different ways to grip it, different ways to lift it, but that's all you're doing. And it's hard. But because it's simple and hard, a lot of growth can happen from it. You know what I mean? And so, like you said, like, not that sewing is simple. I mean, to me, I have no idea what I'm doing to sit in front of a sewing machine. I just think I'm going to hurt my fingers every time I look at it.
Facts.
It's like, yo, I'm about to destroy my fingertips or something.
I'm going to soak my finger right into the side of the shirt.
But to dive through the challenge, to make something out of it, I think was really valuable.
Yeah, it's just the unknown. I think that's what everyone is just scared of. The unknown can be intimidating at times. And whenever you just go for it and then you're flowing with it, it takes practice. I think that's what any skill. It just takes practice and time and patience and all the things. But a lot of people don't want to go through that or do that. But once you're in it, it's just like, oh, this is quote unquote easy. But of course, like, the more you elevate, the more you challenge yourself. You're like, oh, okay, I can do this now. I can pivot to do something else. Like, but it just really takes the patience and courage to actually go to do it.
Did you have any style inspirations when it came to, like, lines or certain people when it comes to your designs, or is it all just off cuff, like how you're feeling at the time?
A little bit of both. I do have some inspirations from some, like, celebrities, of course, like Rihanna, Tiana Taylor. Dang, her mind she's slipping my mind. But she styled Lil Kim and Mary J. Blige. Misa Holton. I'm gonna have to look that up. But she was literally the person that, like, paved the way for a lot of hip hop girls back in the day. She was just truly iconic. She, like, styled Lil Kim, like, throughout her whole career, as well as, like, Mary J. Blige. And, you know, when Lil Kim had, like, her one boob covered up and, like, the purple outfit, it was just, like, a lot of iconic things happened because of her. I think I'm inspired by her. A lot of people from the 90s, of course. But when it comes to, like, my creations, I would say that I just go to a thrift store and just have a field day. I just kind of just have a vision. I'm like, oh, I can change this to this. And then some people will be like, well, can you walk me through that process? I'm like, that's really what it is. Like, I don't really know. I just have this vision and just, like, I can change this to that. Like, but yeah, those are some of the inspirations that changed my life, I would say. Yeah,
it's definitely a unique way to go about as far as your designing, because I feel like you kind of got to see into something to be able to repurpose it and to be able to make it something brand new. You know what I mean? So is there any specific way that you found that form of putting your design and stuff together, or did you just fall into, like, the format of thrifting and then recreation? You want
to know the thing? I was just telling someone that I feel like Black people just been sustainable our whole entire lives, but we just didn't know that sustainability was the word for it. Like, we've been really resourceful when it comes to things. We just always innovative and always see something we can, like, you know what, that could be something else into something else into something else. And I feel like for me that was just natural, especially just going to the thrift store and seeing something. I'm like, you know what, I can change that to that. And yeah, it was something very natural for me, because when I was younger, the thrift store was just a place that I thought was just cool. Like, you could buy all these things for the low, and no one else would have it. I did not like to look like anyone else when I was younger, so it was just like I found my personal style in the thrift store. And once I figured out that I can go to the thrift store for with $10 and come out with a whole bag of new clothes, I was like, oh yeah, this is lit. But you know, when it comes to like upcycling, I would just cut up stuff and just be like, oh, this is cool, this is different. But I didn't think anything of it at the time. I just thought it was something fly. But yeah, I think that's how I just got into it. It was just something about being resourceful and giving clothes a second chance. So that's what I'm really like big on when it comes to Catherine Trendz.
It's funny because like I didn't grow up with no one, no parents, no adults, no one who had any influence over me going to the thrift store. And the only thing I knew about, I didn't even know it was called a thrift store.
Really?
All I knew was is kids would rip on somebody if they got something from the Goodwill.
Really?
Yeah,
and like, so for me, it was like, until I was probably, I think the first time I went into a thrift store, I was probably 25.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just because like, it was just always like, oh, you're such and such shop at the Goodwill. We didn't know what Goodwill was, but we knew shit, you ain't want to be caught in the motherfucking Goodwill.
Yeah, I was just telling somebody, you can't wear anything,
like,
even some newer shit. I came to school, my mom bought me some Skechers when I was like in second grade. Oh, shit. I didn't go to school, and we had a whole knockdown, drag out, and we went back and forth. She's like, there ain't nothing wrong with them shoes. I'm like, Mom, I'm not.
You think
I'll
that?
wear my old shoes. I'll wear them for the rest of
that?
the year. I'm like, you think that? I'm like, I told her I'm not going to be able to learn. And she was like,
I'm not going to be able
I said, I'm not going to be able to learn. When I step in class with these Skechers on, it's going to erupt. It's going to erupt like a room full of kids, like the Power Rangers just walked in a room full of kids. They're going to go crazy. And I already knew in second grade. So I feel like a lot of that, and it's stupid because like, in retrospect, we're old. I'm like, nigga, you're ripping on me because you're slightly less poor than I am.
Not even. Not even.
Your mom just spends her money.
Yeah, your mom budget.
You might be more poor than
your
me.
Your mom's budget's worse than mine.
Probably more poor.
You fly her because your mom. Man, my homie Leroy Batts, I might send this to you. I just put his whole government on.
Facts.
No,
Facts.
he used to go by that. He used to go by that though. He used to go by that though. I swear, he used to go by that. He used to go by that. He used to go by that. Not just like his last name was just like I threw it out there, but it used to be a part of it. It used to be the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He used to go by that. Now he's DJ 100K though. DJ 100K. No, but he's hard though.
Write that down.
Anyway, man, he used to work in this place with kids. He had 2 gigs going on with one. I think one of them was in a school. And he was telling me about this time where this kid had came in, or he was, attending whatever, and he couldn't read and he wasn't up to date, whatever. And they had a meeting with the mom, and he recalled the kid always being dressed in designer or just like Jordans and shit. Mm-hmm. And he was telling the mom, like, yeah, such and such, he can't really read right now. And she's like, but he fly though. But he fly though.
I remember you called and told me that you were so upset.
But he fly.
That upset me so much. He was like, bro, I don't know if I can believe in the world no more.
He fly. I'm gonna keep him fly. Your kid can't read, but he fly though.
He fly though.
It's the 2000s.
Nigga can't spell fly.
Bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. Someone attending school, and it could be multiple people's fault, but someone attending school in this day and age, and if they're not literate, it's usually because of some type of learning disability, dyslexia or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. But like for you just to have a child and not care about their literacy is so crazy to me. Like, bro, like,
Isn't J's gonna carry you through the world?
Fact.
Bro,
J's can't carry you through any.
First of all, J's cost $3 to make.
Yeah.
Selling them for $250.
Jordans are a $3 shoe. They don't even have real leather on them bitches.
$3 if you want them early. I used to get them early sometime. I ain't giving Michael Jordan no more fucking money in my life. I promise you,
Bro.
He's never getting another dollar from me. No, I look back one day. I still love Jordans. Never again.
Bro. I mean, everybody, people, Jordans are iconic because of the player.
We all had the same.
I feel like
on.
because even when I hear people talking about a new Jordan coming out, like in whatever number, they're like, yeah, such and such. I'm like, bro, these shoes are the same fucking design for the last 20 years, and they got
it's a new colorway though.
2 colors on them.
It's the new colorway,
bro. Stop it.
It's the new colorway though. You ain't see the joints with the green on the bottom.
That's why I fuck with Saya. That's why I fuck with Saya somewhere in America. Because when he switched the colorway damn near make the shoe look completely different.
That's how it should be.
Them
Why are
colorways
you
be
like they be
one
like
panel? They change one panel or 3 panels on a Jordan shoe. That's it.
Swear to God. Swear to God they do.
And you can find a Jordan shoe at the thrift store. If you look hard enough.
No, I swear to God.
If you look hard enough.
I was about to say, I can't. Every time I come to the thrift store and I don't have no bread, I'm just there with somebody chilling or something. Like I don't plan on spending no money. I'll see some shit. I'm like, damn.
Isn't that crazy?
And then I'll come back. I'm like, I'm gonna see what they got in here today. I remember when there see some brand new KDs, brand new Kevin Durant's. My size.
And
like,
the kids
no
be
way.
playing the KDs. They don't want no KDs. They don't want no LeBrons.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, these shoes are just as fly as the Jordan.
So I'm gonna rock some LeBron.
They just ain't got the same history yet.
But facts is, my whole thing is like I wasn't even alive. What do y'all know about Jordan anyway? Shut up.
I don't know shit.
like
They ain't never
16.
I told a kid the other day, it's like, you ain't never watched a game with Jordan in it. Yes, I have. You were born.
Yeah.
Child.
You were born in 2006.
Michael Jordan was 40, limping off the court in 2001.
This jacket is older than you.
40 years old in a
You've
in
never
a Wizards
seen
uniform.
LeBron. You've never seen Michael Jordan play.
You've never seen
you know
him
how I
play.
know? Because I barely seen the motherfucker play. I was born in 1991.
Yeah.
I barely seen a nigga
Barely.
play. The only game I remember was with the Wizards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, I've seen earlier games, but I wasn't caring about basketball like that back then.
Yeah.
The games that I remember.
I remember the last.
Wizards.
I remember the last dance in the Wizards. The last one. I'm born in '89. The last one. The last championship.
Bruh.
Barely. And the Wizards.
But see, these young
No,
guys
80
would have thought
yeah.
you were talking about the documentary. That's what they would have thought.
That's
you were talking
crazy.
about.
No,
What?
for sure.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Last Dance.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, the documentary? No, nigga.
sure.
You say Rumble in the Jungle. They don't know what the fuck you
Yeah,
talking
I don't know
about.
what you're talking about. Like,
That's real.
When you said sustainability, though, it made me think about how sustainability is kind of like a resold lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Well, what I mean though is like sustainability. Like we use the word, or people, companies, nonprofits specifically use the word as if it's some new type of idea.
Absolutely.
When consumerism is what made the regular lifestyle that we should and used to be living now called sustainability. Because niggas is so used to buying. That's why kids was picking on people that shopped at the Goodwill. You shop at the Goodwill. You shop at the Goodwill. All my stuff is new. You're going to grow out of it next year.
No facts.
And you don't deserve it. You bad as shit.
yeah.
No, for sure.
So just like, you know what I mean? Like we kind of have this idea of like, you got to buy the new. We was talking about this last night. Like I had bought my phone just outright. Like iPhone, just grabbed it. I spent a rack or something on
Praise
it.
God.
I just grabbed it. And the reason why I grabbed it is because, well, I can say looking back at all the people that I'm adding to my network currently, a lot of them happen to be very well financially off.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed that these people don't do is they don't do payments.
Yeah.
If they can't buy some shit, they won't buy the shit.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm thinking like that is because number one, it's just more feasible in the long run. But also, I'm noticing how now that I have a phone outright, I don't want no new iPhone.
Yeah.
Niggas be like, oh, the new the such and such. Like I knew a motherfucker that got the new one every time it came out.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that.
You got iPhone 14 right now, but you still paying on your 10.
No, for sure.
You didn't even pay off the 10. You was a third of the payments away, and just like a new car, they add the tax onto the next phone.
Yeah.
Keep adding the tax. Now your phone bill $200, and you got one line. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
But that's
But he
consumerism.
fly though when he pull it out in front of the girls. Though, it's going crazy. Get that 15,
Bro,
that titanium.
I don't think we're past the age of a woman giving a damn about your phone. It's like you can have the best phone and that gives you 0 points. But I'm about to say, let me tell me if I'm true. Tell me
has
if-
an
tell me
Android.
if this is true.
If he
I was
has
about
the
to
green
say,
text.
that ain't
If you
true.
got the
I'm
best
not
phone,
doing
if
it.
you got the best phone, it gives you 0 points. If you got the worst phone, it gives you -50.
Yeah. But the standard
You can
is
pull
the
out the
iPhone.
flyest phone, and it'll give you 0 points.
It ain't about the flyest. It's about the standard. That you better have.
That's
iPhone.
what I'm saying.
Right.
The standard is the high. When was the standard a Cadillac?
Yeah.
The standard used to be having a whip.
Yeah.
Now the standard is a Cadillac, nigga. That's crazy.
No, you get
Y'all gotta
the
figure
green
it out.
bubble. No, you really
The
got to be him
standard
to
is-
slide with the green bubble nowadays.
Nah,
you really gotta be
if you
him.
get and it's crazy because if you text with a green bubble, they immediately be like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
green bubble.
Definitely gonna block.
But what? You blocking
I'm
niggas?
definitely getting blocked. Ain't no way.
She
I
blocking
can't
niggas with a
FaceTime.
green
I was
bubble.
about to say, I already know.
I mean, those are my old days.
Bro, getting blocked for the green bubble is sick.
It's sick.
Like,
Yeah, it's
Damn.
enough.
The bubble come in.
I mean, the only person that I deal with a green bubble is my mom. That's
right,
it.
that's true.
That's
Right.
it. But other than that, actually, I mean, if like one of my friends got, all right, cool.
You said
But
the phone,
like,
though. It's like,
yeah,
nigga.
it's a no for me.
Green.
bubble.
But what does an Android say to you about somebody that make you be like, oh, no, I can't fuck with
I
them?
can't FaceTime you. That's big. That's big for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta see you.
Yeah, I mean, use Google Chat. What's it called? Google.
Have you heard of Google? Have you heard of
Just
Google's
Google Chat. FaceTime.
Zoom,
I mean,
Zoom,
Facebook.
If I gotta go on Facebook to
Facebook
talk to
Messenger.
you,
Zoom.
You can call them up on IG. You know what I mean?
I'm just
What's
blessed
that?
that you got an iPhone.
What's that?
Okay?
Yeah,
I'm blessed that you got an iPhone.
What's that? You feel me? Like,
What's that?
No, I ain't
Bro,
gonna
when
lie.
I was in
WhatsApp?
Africa, that was the first time I heard of WhatsApp.
yeah.
And I just thought niggas. I thought the app was called What's Up.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the accent.
Like WhatsApp?
Like yo, like you don't have WhatsApp? Like WhatsApp, nigga? No.
Nah, I don't. What's that with you?
What's happening? Like I don't know. Like
What's that?
no, but I didn't know what it was. But now obviously for the last few years I've known what it was. But at that time everybody was talking about this is like 2012. Niggas was talking about WhatsApp. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is WhatsApp? Like, yeah, you call me, motherfucker.
No, facts.
But it's just
WhatsApp.
easier that international communication.
Yeah.
Is easier on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That shit funny.
I do want to. Sorry, I do want to circle back with you saying about kids thinking that it's not cool going thrifting.
Hell no. Now they
I
do
feel
that.
like now
they do.
yes, but I would say there still is a little gap that I am trying to bridge.
Little stigma.
Yeah, a little stigma on it because even like older adults, they're just like they don't like the smell of a thrift store. They don't like the way that you have to go in and like search.
The prices of Macy's.
Yeah,
Fuck Macy's.
like all the things. But I'm just like, you can find so much. You can find new stuff at the thrift store. You can find your whole furniture at the thrift store. You can find so much at the thrift store. You just have to take, once again, time, patience to actually look and find. It can be a little bit intimidating. But as long as you can put all that shit together, then you're going to look good, I feel like.
I think
'cause my whole outfit is thrifted right now.
Yeah. See,
Talk
black
that
shit.
people.
Talk that shit.
Nah, black people.
that shit. Talk that shit.
To me, it's just a black thing. Like, cause
Standing on business.
nobody else. I don't want to say nobody else because to me it's just like a poverty thing. I don't want to say it's a black thing because this is weird for people to even care about some shit like that. Like people will be mad at you for shopping at not even at thrift stores, certain stores. I remember I was online and I'm looking for. I forgot what I was looking for. It was like a random black hoodie or some random piece to go with an outfit. So I stopped by. I can't even think of the name of the store. Them stores with 2 letters. T.J. Marshall.
H&M.
AJ Wright, one of them.
yeah.
See, I walked in one of them joints and I'm like, and when I was in there, I think I had a post or whatever, and some lady was trying to talk to me. She wrote her number on the receipt. So I posted about it. I'm like, why does lady write her number on the receipt? And I blocked the number out or whatever. And I said, I was at see the niggas hit me like, yo, bro, I'm saying, bro, if you lit. A couple niggas hit me like, yo, bro, I'm saying you lit, bro. You can't be letting niggas know, bro. You don't be shopping. And see, I said, nigga, I shop where the fuck I want to
where?
shop, nigga. And see, wherever I can't.
TJ Maxx?
CW Price, I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay,
Or
okay.
one of them joints. But I'm like, bro, I shop wherever I want. I will buy some shoes if they're $400. I'll buy them if they $4.
Yeah.
If I like them and they fly, I do
Yeah.
not care. I don't
Yeah.
dress off no mannequin.
Yeah.
That's what
But this is
everybody
the
that.
thing,
Like,
too,
You
I
gotta
though,
put that
like,
shit on, though.
A motherfucker
Put that shit
can,
on.
like, bro, this ain't the standard. The standard, but listen what I'm about to say, though.
Oh shit.
This ain't the standard, though. This ain't the standard of measurement. This ain't the standard of measurement.
turn it up.
But niggas be thinking like dress, is gotta be from a particular place. Where a nigga with a Walmart fit will really get your girl's number.
No fact.
I will take
A
90%
nigga with
of
a
these
Walmart
niggas'
fit
girls
will
with
really
a
get your
Walmart
girl's
fit
number.
in 40 minutes of
I'm
conversation.
telling you, bro, when
y'all
I'm at-
niggas will be mad and y'all Jordans going home
chill.
alone. Going home alone. Going home alone.
When I met her,
Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
What you had on? Tell me what you feel. What you had on? What you had on?
Had my Tarjay jeans on.
Okay.
You feel me?
Tarjay
jeans.
Tarjay, nigga. Nigga get an AC in the next aisle, nigga.
feel me?
Get an AC in the next
You
aisle.
feel me?
AC
Had my
in the next
Tarjay
aisle.
jeans
What you
on.
talking about?
Might have had the draws from Tarjay. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
Like that
it
shit.
wasn't Gucci Louis Prada.
It wasn't Gucci Louis Prada, baby.
Yeah, you feel me?
You ain't on you, right?
Okay.
And you, it ain't on you. That's the
For
thing.
sure.
And that's and getting back to your point. Thrift stores. I'm realizing the main reason I think people don't like thrift stores is partially because in order to be a thrifter, I feel like you're one of two people. You're either a person who doesn't really dress well and you just like wearing t-shirts, graphic tees, or you're a person that dresses very well and you go to the thrift store to put together shit.
And we're frugal.
People don't like to. I mean, frugality is a part of it, but like frugality is not a requirement for like how you dress.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? But like, a lot of motherfuckers don't prefer to shop at thrift stores because there's no big sign saying you should wear this.
No, facts.
You know what I
Because
mean?
people
People dress off the
dress.
mannequin.
I was just about to
Dress-
say
like,
that.
you right,
Just
off
off
the
the
mannequin.
mannequin. And if you
Exactly.
there's
Yeah.
a difference between being a leader and a follower that I'm starting to
Ooh, talk your
realize
shit.
Yeah,
when it
talk your
comes to fashion. You know the trendsetters and you know the people that follow the trend.
Yeah.
And it just be like, okay, if you have the guts to go into a store that you don't know what's in there, and you can put some stuff together and find multiple outfits within multiple outfits, then you are a true fashionista, I feel like. But if you're going to the mall on the regular and you just look at the mannequin and be like, yeah, and then you put it on you,
Yeah.
it's
weird.
It's weird.
To me, it's weird. I never do that. Like, even when I came in, I saw my man Corey, he complimented my outfit. I had to put this shit together, bro. There wasn't no mannequin. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Talk your shit.
Got that way looking
Like you
You know what I'm
godly.
saying? I had to put it together.